Welcome to the ISU Black College Network, where we want to meet you where you are and connect you to where you want to be. My name is Robin Rutledge Taylor, graduate of the class of 1989 from Iowa State University. I think this program will be beneficial for mentors as well as mentees. Mentors will have an opportunity to share the experiences that they had when they were on the campus of ISU with mentees who are current students who may be facing the same sorts of issues that we faced when we were on that campus. Unfortunately, we didn't have a mentor program where we had people who would help us through the things that we were dealing with, so we were kind of left on our own. We did have minority student affairs and we had the Black Cultural Center, but as far as a mentor being connected directly with the mentee, I had no experience of that. One of my experiences being a mentor, most memorable experiences being a mentor, was when one of my mentees gave me a call. She was in her sophomore year at this time. She was there on the Carver Scholarship, so that's a 4-year full ride, and she was struggling because culturally she was being misunderstood, and also she was being made to feel inferior to her co-students, if you will, and she was considering leaving school. So she called me, she was upset and was saying that she couldn't take it anymore. So I talked to her, and what I really told her was, don't you let those white people make you lose your scholarship. You have a 4-year full ride. You have been blessed with an opportunity that is not given to many, so take advantage of it. And don't be intimidated. If you have questions, talk to your professor. If your professor is not willing or able to talk to you, then there was the Multicultural Student Affairs, I believe that's what it was called at the time when she was there. Go there. Get her tutor if you need to. I also told her that she needs to understand that regardless, that if she came from the inner city, she came from the Chicago public school system, the tests that she took were all standardized, which meant that her scores were that high, that landed her in the top 3% of her class. So therefore, she was more than qualified to be a student at Iowa State, and not only just be a student, but to thrive and to progress and to get the A's that we all knew that she can get. I also had her to look at what her opportunities would be if she still decided that she wanted to leave school. So that would have been quit school halfway through your sophomore year, which technically means you're now a high school graduate because you didn't complete college. So if you come back home, you get an apartment, work at a chicken shack, work at a burger joint, those were not really options that I wanted her to embrace. So eventually she was able, through we contacting each other, she was able to navigate, through those difficult times, and she was connected to the places where she needed to be connected. And as far as the cultural thing went, I kind of helped her to keep more of an open mind that the people that she was running into, they did not have the actual training that should have come along with dealing with multicultural students, but oh well, that was something that we just had to deal with. She did successfully complete that sophomore year. Her junior year, she actually ended up doing an internship. In my job, I worked for government legal agency in the social service department. So she was able to do her internship there. And yes, she did graduate. So that was something that was so pleasing to me, for me to be able to give back to someone. Because in that moment where she was having those difficult issues, I was not just a mentor to her, it was such a connection because I was actually in her same spot when I was on that campus of ISU, but I didn't have a mentor that I can call to. So I kind of dealt with things on another level. It wasn't always the best, but I kind of dealt with them on another level. But I was the type of person that I was okay speaking up for myself. But we know that we do have students that are not that comfortable with speaking up for themselves. So as mentors, we are given an opportunity to either, one, be that voice for those students who may be uncomfortable with that, or two, help them to learn to become that voice for themselves and to advocate for themselves when there are things that are going on that are basically not fair. I do believe that the university has come a long way in terms of diversity, the benefits for students of diverse cultures, and as well as the opportunities. I love Iowa State. Cyclones rock, Cyclones rule, and I would be more than happy to have an opportunity to help you all navigate through that system, which can seem, one, so foreign, to you, especially if you come from a big city and you end up in a small town and you don't understand some of the customs or some of the cultures or just, the lifestyle. It may even seem weird to you, but it is possible. I am a product of the inner city of the Chicago public school system, and I am pretty successful where I am today in life. A lot of it is where I am as a person, because my attitude was kind of developed at Iowa State when I had to deal with different people from different cultures, and I had to understand that everybody wasn't from where I was from, and they weren't going to where I was going. But at that moment in time, I had to figure out how to navigate and how to deal with that system. So if we can help you in that area or in those areas where you may be struggling, it would truly be a blessing to us. And once again, I want to welcome you to the ISU Black College Network.